work on the Mustang, but not this one, because I bought this beauty. I mean, it's real rough. Thankfully, I got a good friend help me. Say hi. I saw an ad for this little beauty on Facebook Marketplace, and for $1,000 I figured, why not? It's a manual, looks in good shape. In the ad, it did say tow-away only. So I messaged the guy, asked him, like, hey, is it rotted out? He responds, no, a couple holes in it, nothing too bad. I'm like, perfect. Does it run? He's like, yeah, motor and treads are strong. Awesome. What about the rear diff? Well, rear diff makes some noise. I'm like, okay. How bad is it? Does it sound like World War III? He's like, nah, it's not that bad. It sounds like maybe the spider gears in the diff. I'm like, okay, cool. Anything else I should know about the car? Well, she's got a bit of rust, and convertible top doesn't like to go all the way up on its own. You gotta help it. I'm like, okay, cool. That's not too bad. Tank leaks. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, it's an old car, to be expected. Anything else I should know about the car? He says, no, that's just about it. So I said, perfect, I'll be over. Went, tried to get a dolly, couldn't get a dolly, and decided, you know what? Car sounds slightly drivable, so why don't I risk it? So we show up, take a look. A little bit of rust underneath. Nothing too bad. Then we go around to the... And the tire is dead flat. I did not bring an air pump, or a jack, or anything. So there's the first problem. After talking to him, he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I'm like, okay, could we at least start the car? He's like, yeah, it's gonna need a jump. I'm like, a jump? I didn't bring a battery box or jumper cables. Why didn't you tell me that out? He's like, oh, sorry, I forgot. Good guy. Solid guy. But when I ask you what's wrong with the car, let me know everything, because I have expected to drive this sloppy jalopy home. But now I can't. Anyways, back to story time. So the jumper cable's hooked up, and we try and fill this thing with air, because Buddy brought an air pump. We're filling, and nothing's happening, and then we take a look. And I know it's hard to see, but yeah, that's some scraping and a giant hole in the rim. We ask him, what's that about? And he goes, oh yeah, I forgot to say, the wheel fell off. How do you forget a wheel fell off a car? Anyways, decided, try and start it. Cranking, nothing. Wouldn't bark off, wouldn't do anything. So we got a crank no start, we got a broken rim, wheel that fell off, possibly a screwed up rear differential. Don't know about the motor, don't know about the tranny, but I bought it anyways. I can't see this going any more wrong. I mean, how could it? So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is just take the rear wheel off, check out how bad everything's damaged, because if the rear diff is screwed, then the rear diff is screwed, because I wanted it for that thing, for other reasons. And yes, it has a nice new bumper, but that's a story for another time. I think we're going to start by jacking off the car and
phrasing.
See how it goes. I got the wheel off. There's only 3 bolts holding it, and they were all finger tight. The rim itself is definitely cooked. And where'd you go? Right there. Big old hole. But this wheel's been loose for a long time, so I'm pretty sure that was the rear end noise. Anyway, quick visual, I don't see any leaks. It's looking pretty good. Oh, hey, we just got a free socket. Tried hammering it, but that thing's stuck on there like it's been welded. Still, got some added value back. Looking underneath, we got some frame rail reinforcements, possibly because it's convertible, and we are straight piped all the way with some questionable welds. But still, not too bad. Is that's a bolt as a hanger.
Look.
That's rebar as a hanger.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Did I work on this already? Got the spare on. Realized I only had 3 lug nuts because 2 of the studs were a little loose in there. Did the proper thing. Took one of the nuts, flipped it upside down, pounded the living out of it, and pulled the stud back through. They're tight enough to hopefully drive. But when finding the spare, we got some goodies. A cone. The caps are from the wheels. A wheel cover that looks a little crusty. And a fancy set of headlights with some questionable wiring. But now that that's done, torque up the other wheels and see if we can get it started. First things third, we're gonna take this battery as a donation, put it in that piggy, and see if we can get her bark off. We're probably gonna need fuel, eh?
I think so.
Let's try this first, and then we'll do the rest when we get there. Battery's out of that pig. You wanna pop the hood? So it was quick and easy to change that battery. Let's see how long it takes us to change this battery. Yeah. You wanna come look at this?
Look at this.
That's supposed to be up there.
Well, I think we found our first problem here. Just a wee bit.
Are you sure the wheel wasn't the first problem? I think that might have been the first
That might
problem.
have been a fifth problem.
Or 27th.
I mean,
Hey, we still got an engine!
that's a bonus.
Let's get the battery in and see how it goes. She's a no-go. You wanna grab the little pry bar?
Yeah,
Right on.
will this work?
That's a little big, don't you think?
No. It should work. Hopefully.
I mean...
We'll see.
It's moving. Here, let me... Try a little more. Ah!
Oh, there we go.
I mean...
You got the job done.
Compensating for much? Got the battery in. Obviously we have power. Gonna try and prime up the fuel pump and push in the Schrader valve, see if we get fuel. Give her!
No power.
Like no power?
Cut out, so not enough power.
Uh-oh. Well, we gotta find that first.
5 minutes later.
Terminals didn't attempt to crank yet because the gauge reads dead nuts empty. So, he's gonna grab some fuel. I'm gonna fry it around a little bit and we'll get back to you in a couple minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So far it doesn't leak all the way out. I hope. Ooh, chocolate bar. Guess we'll figure out when we try and start it, eh?
Either that or it has no fuel again.
I hope not. So we had 5 liters. Did nothing to the gauge, eh?
Nothing. Still down.
Oh well. You primed it a couple times, so let's see if she'll bark off. Give her a go.
Still nothing.
Like nothing.
Nope. Has power but won't crank.
Shit.
Well then, that throws a wrench in our plans.
1 eternity later.
It's on for added help. Let's see.
Round 2 fight. Still nothing.
Dumb question. You have your foot all the way down on the clutch, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll give the starter a couple love taps, see what happens.
Round 3.
Yeah, let's try that again. Give her. It's alive! Sounds like ass, but it runs. Let's not piss off the neighbors. Shut her down. It lives. I'll take it. So now we'll just figure out if she shifts and clean up a little bit, take it for a Johnny. Quick trip check. Red cap, garbage. Coolant, not really, but she's a squatter.
Phrasing, boom! Inappropriate.
Probably can't say that on YouTube, can I?
Probably not, but do it anyways.
Oh well. Belt, there. Missing a rib?
Check.
Definitely. Oil?
Maybe?
Well, it's got. Good enough. Brake fluid? Check. Nah, it's good enough.
You sure?
Air filter? Somewhere. Engine? Started.
I don't know about that. That's a little low.
Check.
Alright.
Let's clean up the tools, take this turd for a little drive, and see what else is wrong with it. And putting the radiator cap on was a good idea.
Oh,
Sauce League Special.
it starts.
630. It needs a clutch.
At least it moves.
Oh, I think that, well, that might have been the rear diff noise he was talking about before the wheel fell off. We'll see. Oh. Ooh. jack up the front and have a look. Turn signal works. ABS light is on, to be expected. Oh, that or drive shaft.
Yeah, it could be.
Clutch chatters real bad. Shifts? Oh, that sounds like it's coming from the right front.
Yeah.
Maybe we do need something a little more safe.
I agree.
Oh,
I mean, at least it moves.
I mean, yes, but how far? No idea.
Well, it's a good thing we got the tow rig.
You're not wrong. Let's see. They understood I'm backing up.
Do we have reverse? Oh, we did.
Huh?
Transmission seems relatively healthy, at least.
Mostly. That clutch is going. Whoa! Sweet Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Well, I noticed when it was jumping there that your attack for your speedometer was all over the roof. You were going 140 kilometers an hour right there, like 3 kilometers an hour.
Whoa! Okay. We also bottom out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, Buddy said AC worked.
Let's try it. And indeed it is pretty cold.
Alright. I think that was a successful test drive, sort of. Rear diff test is cooked. Oh, everything sounds cooked. But it runs and it moves. And hopefully, it perks.
I mean, it goes from point A, hopefully to B eventually. It might be on a tow truck or a flatbed, you know.
Left front, a little sketchy. I wonder if that's the bearing? Oh, give me another little shimmy shimmy. Go, go. Doesn't feel like ball joint. Oh, keep going. That,
Shock?
yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, well, let's check the other side. Safety check.
Tight.
Very nice. Time to move to the rear. Remember, when jacking off your rear end, chuck it. In this case, battery works nice. The spinny spin spin. Ooh, loud noises. Oh, where are you coming from? Ooh. Bread to,
Oh, it
ooh.
just locked. This is really tight. Ooh.
Yeah, that's,
Differential?
C.
Oh, considering that other tire you need moving. Watch that other tire for a second.
It's an intermittent locking rear end.
Should we call it limited slip?
I wouldn't call it limited slip, I'd call it chutched.
I mean, it could be a little bit of limited slip. It does slip just a little.
Oof. At least the drive shaft U-joints look okay. Holy crap.
Shall we say that it is a little kaput?
Yeah, those gears are chopped. Okay, so rear end, dead, for sure. Transmission, first, second feel okay, so I'll call it good enough.
Could use a clutch.
Oh yeah, definitely. Motor, healthy. What do you say? Take it for another Johnny? After we tighten up some other bolts, give it one more look?
Hopefully it's safe.
Nah, it should be fine.
We'll see.
Yeah. Alright, that door's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
So we got fuel.
Yep.
Fires.
Yep.
Stick works, handbrake works. Spares on, wheels torques. You ready?
Let's do it.
Are we sure this thing's safe? I don't think I have this helmet on the right way. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So, we have a terrible idea.
Seems like a lot of fun.
Ooh. Well, rear diff shot. 9 ways out of 10. While sitting and eating food, we decided that why not enter it into a burnout competition tonight? By we, I mean you.
Well, it's a good thing I have one of these then.
Actually, yes.
Yes.
So the goals: blow the diff, because they're already going.
Yep.
If the diff doesn't blow a tire. And please don't blow the transmission or the motor.
Well, I mean, I'd rather the motor over the transmission. We need the transmission.
Yes.
So,
We've also decided we're going to manual swap my car.
that too. So,
This is not savable.
we're also all over the place. So we'll see where everything goes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But we're definitely going to the burnout competition.
Sketchy? Yes. Fun? Yes. Safe? 50-50.
Great idea? Probably not.
Salvageable? Definitely not.
Not after we're done.
No.
All right, let's get to it. Top works. Does it go back up?
Probably not.
Do we care?
Nope.
Not at all.
Water? In the car? More than likely.
It's cloudy with the chance of rain, but...
Are you sure it's not with a chance of meatballs?
You fucking meatball. Top doesn't go up. Let's
No issue.
What she wants a second round, but that's all you got.
Phrasing. Shut up!
Hold it.
Got it.
Come on.
We're pushing the car.
We need help. We gotta get the top on. I don't even hear the pump. Let's just give her a good push. Hope for the best. Oh, there we go. Watch your head, watch your head. Yeah, nice. Okay, so top does not like going back up. That's a problem for later. Tires engaged. Pylon smashed because trunk struts don't work. Go figure. Now we're just jacking up this side. We're gonna see if we can top up the diff at all. That way it'll last hopefully more than 20 seconds. Stay tuned. Because of how much noise it makes, not really a good thing. It is good, but it's not good. So, what we're talking about is we have it angled, and she's full. But, whoop, get it? Uh-oh. Because it's full, that means we can't quiet it down any. Which means we're just going to send it in the drift comp as it sits and hope for the best. Well, we're going to send it in the burnout comp and hope for the best. Both spares are on. You got the keys. Okay. You know the rules. Blow the diff. Blow the tires. Don't blow the trans of the motor.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Send her and give her hell tonight.
Absolutely.
I think with that, that wraps up today. Anyways, thanks for watching.